Toronto housing market is going down, something no one actually predicted, and most people said that would be impossible for Toronto and the GTA area to happen. However, now dozens of people, an increasing amount of people, are owning now tens of thousands of dollars, even hundreds of thousands of dollars to the banks. They have to repay those loans they made to get new apartments and buildings. So what happened? Rent prices actually didn't increase, and it was the whole cart house. Everyone was betting on that housing prices would continue to go up and renting prices would go up. But this didn't happen in Toronto right now. Not only that, it didn't stabilize, it actually decreased. And the biggest problem is that some people, they didn't pay their new apartments with cash, and they speculated. They wanted to flip houses or to make it as an investment money. However, this works only very well if you have a lot of money, if you're a company, or if you don't use loans. This is very dangerous. So they used loans, and what happened? Here's the story of one man, how he is now owing $300,000 to a bank for his apartment that he does not own. He wanted for his family to have a retirement payment structure. So he invested into an apartment which he was supposed to buy. He paid all of the fees and everything, and the calculations was done according to the rent price always increasing. As I said, it did not only not increase, it didn't stabilize, it went down. Now here's the problem. He paid some of the money probably cash, the rest he took a bank loan just to pay off all the fees and the initial payments in towards the new apartment. But the new apartment would have been $800,000. Now some of the apartments in Toronto and in the GTA area have actually gone down with the prices for the apartment as well as for the rent income. So both of those things have gone down. Now the problem is for the bank, then they're saying, well, your potential building or your potential apartment is now going down in value and your potential income is going down as well. So now we have to charge you more interest every month because you are not as safe as anymore. And now he's doing the calculations and he's like, oh my God, I don't make money, or I would even lose money, or even if I'm okayish right now, zero, maybe in half a year or 1 year, I'm in minus. So the only choice was for him to actually not purchase his building. So how could he own $300,000 still? Because he had to pay the initial payments, initial fees and everything, and then it adds up because he didn't buy the apartment. You have to also pay some fees to the owner of the whole building. So now he has to repay everything, the $300,000 to the bank, while still owning nothing. This can happen to you if you speculate way too much. So don't do it. If you have cash, that's another area. But if you are doing it on a loan, you better hope that the market is just going up. And for some people, they have gotten rich and others are now getting broke.